be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Stepping in, Starling Marte. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And there's the ball. And it is 2-1. Two out, space is empty. That misses, and that's ball 3. Into the outfield, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Rodriguez makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Fenway Park as we go to the top of the 4th. Now at the plate, Cal Raleigh. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That one way inside. That one 95 to finish him off. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. In the air, left field, down the line. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Naylor, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And a ground ball to first, and it gets by him. Around first, digging for 2. Gets off a throw. The tag, and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. Bottom 4, and stepping in for New York, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Swing and a miss at a slider.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look.
And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And here is Jeff McNeil. Curveball over for a called strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Ball 1 there.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Balls, 2 strikes.
Here's the 2-2. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Back inside Fenway Park. New inning getting started. Now here is Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, these Mariners, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That missed by a lot. And the count 1-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Polanco now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And now the DH, Dominic Canzone. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
No balls, 1 strike.
The Mariners trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. And down on strikes. And it's and we're back here at Fenway Park. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now, Brandon Nimmo. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Man at first. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front.
Runner takes off. Grounds one to short. Crawford fires over to first. Lindor retire. Juan Soto now. Ripped on the ground to second. Polanco tosses to first. They get the out on Soto.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Alonso at the plate now. That's ball 1. Spire. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit.
2 balls, 1
2
strike.
outs. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Top of the 6th inning. And now the right fielder, Victor Robles. Senga back to work. And he pops up the bunt. He makes the grab, and there's one down. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one. And that one pulled foul. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top half of the 6th. To the right side. He takes it on his own.
He's out.
2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. Inside. And that is ball 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That one gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the
next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo,
for the
light tower power.
That's right.
number 25.
1-0.
Brooks.
2 outs. Arozarena on the move. Pitches low.
2-0 to count.
Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning. Starling Marte up to hit. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Pulls it in on the warning track.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
Ball. 2-2.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Arozarena makes the grab. And we go to the top of the 7th. And now for Seattle,
for the
Cal
New York
Raleigh.
Mets, number 75.
Swing and a miss. Yeah, it's 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The center fielder, number 44.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Got him looking. 1 out. And now it's Josh Naylor, 1 for 2. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mullins settles under it. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 down. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 0 for 2 in this one.
Eugenio Suarez.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
And that's in the dirt. Spire, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, and he works in a slider. And there's the strike.
2-1.
He swings and fouls one off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So man aboard, Jeff McNeil now at the plate. This to third, into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Caleb Ferguson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Ferguson.
And that's downstairs and outside. First and second, no outs. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the dirt. Next one misses. 3-2 now. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Rodriguez on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Lindor stands in now and watches strike one. Fouled off left side.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The shortstop takes the ball.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. It's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nabs it. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly, and they take a 3-run lead. Here's Juan Soto.
Well, these players understand how important each run is, especially as you get closer to the end of the ball game. Nice job right there to get that runner in from third.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
1 ball.
Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. We're at the top of the 8th. And the batter now, Jorge Polanco. Next offering is fouled back.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Dominic Panzone up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down, bases empty. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And the first offering is not close. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a foul straight back. That one
outside,
just misses the outside corner. And it's 2-2. Up and in. Look out. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 1 out now. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. And there's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Rip to third. Suarez throw to first in time. And that takes care of Alonso. So now here's the Mets DH, Starling Marte. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Rodriguez makes the grab. Back here at Fenway, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now here is J.P. Crawford. And he hits a ground ball right side. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Now it's Randy Arozarena.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And a big swing and a miss.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And that one hammered, ranging back. And it's off the Green Monster. And he's got a double.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Digging in, Cal Raleigh. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Runner at second here, one gone. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or low.
So they're down to their final out. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea.
On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
I don't care if you're a top.
Kenny Beans, bro.
Kiss away all your problems, just sleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back of mine, you're better off alone. So don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tear me apart, yeah. Take it or leave it. You're turning squares in a circle, just sit it right up, you shove it right in my face. You say, hey, what's your problem? Why you talking like that? Knowing I'll picture you leaving, you're not coming back. Up the drive, through the door, cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in mine, you're better off with one love, too much. I miss going a pretty boyfriend. Don't go breaking my heart, just tell me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart, just tell me apart.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Here's the veteran.
6 deep in the sprinter, your sequence flirting with the glimmer. You can slip, let it simmer. Miss supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds? Your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got
6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter, shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the New York Yankees. All right, ready to get underway.
Leading off the
Gleyber
afternoon for
Torres
Detroit,
up to hit.
the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
One strike.
Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Got him. One out in the top of the first. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. One out, bases empty. pitch is in the dirt. Ball one. That's down and in.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the catch for the out. And there's two away. Here's Riley Green.
Left fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
There's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings through the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Struck him out looking. And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham.
Yankees, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Green hauls it in, and there's one away. Here is Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Cody Bellinger. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just having a hard time catching up.
And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Tries to get back, but he can't. The throw hangs him out to dry, and the inning is over. Back for more from the Bronx. Second inning set to go. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Check swing, called strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one missed. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one misses, and the count is filled up.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high. That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
And another ball.
2-0.
That's off the inside corner, and now 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, no outs. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. That to right. Judge really on his horse for this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
This one popped up. And the infield fly rule call. So digging in, Zach McKinstry.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
And that's too high.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Outside.
Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the second. And fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Up
Ball
and
three.
in, and a full count now.
Full count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone.
And down on strikes he goes, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Swing and a foul out of play. That one is absolutely belted. Grisham sprinting for this one. That's down. One hops off the wall. In comes the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Tigers. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Back in the Bronx, here's the third baseman, Ben Rice. Skubal back to work. Missed
Ball
with a
one.
changeup, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Got some cut
One ball,
action to
one
it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
2-1.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Wow, that's
2 balls, 2
89
strikes.
on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed
count.
differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton at the
Giancarlo
plate.
Stanton.
That one
1-0.
not close. 1-0. And
Ball
there's a
2.
ball.
2-0 to count.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at
2
99.
balls, 1 strike.
And
3
that
balls,
skips in the
1
dirt.
strike.
Swings
2.
through that one for strike 2.
Full count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Way
1-0.
high there. Ball 1. Slider right there.
Wow, no fair right
1-1.
there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That's to third. McKinstry tosses to first, out, and the Yanks go quietly. On to the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Okay, swing
ball,
now.
1 strike.
He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing
Ball.
at it.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. In for a strike, and a count 1-2. Got him swinging. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And a strike to Gleyber. Torres, multi-time All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Venezuela. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 down, bases empty. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
Not
1-1.
even close there. And now it's even 1-1. That one
2-1.
missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a miss. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Paul Goldschmidt. Collected by Torres. Whips it to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. And now Jose Caballero. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that one fouled off.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Foul ball.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Runner on at first with one gone. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. This one in the dirt. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The center fielder, number 12.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
1-1.
That one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings through that one.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. They get the force. Bang, bang play, and the back here in New York, now the left fielder, Riley Green. Max Fried will go to work. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one missed, now 3-0.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swings through that high fastball.
Full count.
He goes down looking. So here's the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Bases
2-2.
empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And next up for the Tigers, Wenzel Perez. Fought off foul. Upstairs. 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
I think he was a little excited there. Saw the fastball, but needed a step ladder to get to that one. He's going to have to tighten it back up if he wants to have a good at bat.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. That one down the line and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Grisham trying to get there. And that is that. Bottom of the 4th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
Bellinger swings through it for strike 1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that lead.
And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Next to hit, Ben Rice. Struck out swinging his first time. Torres. And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single. 2 on, 1 out. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. And a big swing from Stanton.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Look out!
Dead ball.
And it hit him. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Meadows squeezes it. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. First pitch misses. And there's a strike. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Grisham settles under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose